What's up, guys? It's the Mighty Zing 500 here with another episode of Let's Play Fatal Frame 3. In the last episode, we saw that Miku chased after her dead brother in the Manor of Sleep, and now has fallen into a coma of some sort. And we saw that creepy image of all the like the ghost priestess or the tattoo priestess and a whole bunch of other crazy crap surrounding her, and you can see her body's getting covered in tattoos. That's no bueno. How about this doll here? Have you changed any? Can't remember if we checked you already. No, you're just as sad looking as you were before. Today's episode may or may not. I'm probably gonna have to cut this episode in half. This next chapter, because it is very long, and it's one of my least favorite chapters to do. I hate this chapter, but we're getting close to the end. There's only 3 more to go, and we're done with this game. Probably the last time I'll ever play this game. I don't know. Never say never, I suppose. There still may be hope. This book was left inside an old shrine not far from the Manor of Sleep. It seems to date from a time when the house was known as the Kuze House, or the Engraving Shrine. It's not easy to read much of it now, but it has something to do with the ceremony of commandment. Commandment tone. I remember this. The maiden is put onto the boat of passing. The boat sways as it is sent to the Kuze Shrine. The living flesh is cut, the tattoos etched in. Pain of the holly shall be sealed with her. All her love shall be interred in. There's the word. Okay, thanks to Genrei. He pointed out that interred means to bury in a coffin, but we read this already. Just going to solve this concludes, impale her with the stake of tattoos. The rite of commandment must be conducted. Sleeping undisturbed for eternity, dreaming in an endless dream of the rift, enclosed and tombed in her chamber of thorns. So, she shall continue to feel the pain of the holly. I don't really get how interred is used in that sentence, but whatever. Same material appears in this book as well. Legend of Songs 2. After the extensive research of the Mutsu Lullaby, the Sleeping Priestess's lyrics were discovered to appear to be even closer to the original. The following includes thoughts on how the song came about, as well as its meaning. The Sleeping Priestess, verse 1. Sleep, child, lie in peace. Sleep, child, lie in peace. If you cry, the boat you'll ride, the last trip to the other side. Once you get there, scarred marks you'll bear. They shall be peeled off, should you fail to lie still. The words lie in peace in this version of the song seems to connote death rather than sleep. The words sacred marks may be related to the area's legend of the tattoo master. Perhaps in the original religious song, it expresses a meaning of engraving a tattoo. The Sleeping Priestess, verse 2. Sleep, child, lie in peace. Sleep, child, lie in peace. If the priestess wakes from her dream, from her endless dream, perform the rite of stakes, her limbs pinned tight, lest the door open wide and suffering unleashed on all. After researching various oral traditions, there was found to remain here the vestiges of a spirit world faith of sending the spirits of the dead to the sea, despite the fact that it is in the mountains. This sea may signify the underworld. If the doors are taken as the doors to the other world, then lest the doors open wide and suffering unleashed all, seems to connote that the doors to the other world open, some disaster will occur. This song may have originally related to a ceremony that protected the gate to the other world. The combination of elements such as the title, the Sleeping Priestess, the priestess, waking, sleep, and laying to sleep, juxtaposed with the word to pin, lends the meaning of priestess being aided to sleep. In other words, to be put to sleep. A sacrificial property can thus be read in this song. Following in a diagram found in the region documents, combined with the legend that seems to be based on ceremony and religion. In the center of this illustration, there is a small shrine where engraving shrine is written. The part of the song about tattoo lends credence to the theory that the song may have been sung there. Deep in the engraving shrine, there is a vast sea, the underworld, and the shrine is drawn as a boundary between the shore and the other shore. The lore accompanying the diagram is as follows. Break fresh skin, engraving the holly, impale the tattoo stake, subdue for eternity, to sleep in the rift. Like the song lyrics, the lore can also be read as having the same human sacrifice-like aspect of impale, subdue, and sleep. Wow, that's a mouthful. Both of the books indicate the rite of commandment or the rite of the stakes. By impaling the priestess with the tattoo stake, you subdue her for eternity. The doors could refer to the gates of hell. And now, for some reason, why does it say gates of the hell? Whatever. And now, for some reason, they have been opened. But if we can impale the priestess's limb with the tattoo stakes, then we may be able to put her to rest. I think the tattoo stakes are some sort of special stakes. They must be somewhere in the mansion. Impale the priestess. I remember you said that he had found a tape with this song recorded on it. Did you happen to hear anything about it? A tape? It may be in his room. I'll go take a look. Okay, let's go take a look, I suppose. Scariness abound. That whole thing was a bunch of booty. It was like you gotta, I guess, kind of read that and try to understand what they're saying. There's a bunch of ritual bullshit, yada yada yada. Anyways, I'm definitely gonna have to cut this episode. I'm gonna have to. If I was to record this entire thing, I think it would be like an hour-long video. Land survivors go missing. While conducting a geological survey from the planned Minakami dam site, Masumi Makimura entered the Minakami Mountains and then disappeared. Makimura's fiancée, Miyako Sudo, went looking for him and disappeared similarly. As of yesterday, the search for them was called off and construction of the Minakami Dam resumed. The Minakami Mountain area has historically had many cases of missing persons, as myths of spirited aways are popular in the area. This incident is also rumored to be one such spirited away. The police continue to call for provisions of any information related to the disappearance of the two. After consulting with the relatives on both sides, they announced that they would be terminating the search. There is a notebook that says Manor of Sleep. Okay, sweet. The Manor of Sleep urban legend. The Manor of Sleep is an urban legend that was whispered among those in psychiatric about hospitalized patients suddenly disappearing. There are several stages to it, and it progresses like a sickness. 1. Having the same dream. The patients who later go missing first see the same dream every day, usually about dead lovers or family. Dreaming of the manor. Next, the patient dreams about wandering into a large manor. It is a huge, snowy, Japanese-style house. It is laid out haphazardly, as though many extensions were added. Then, deep in the manor, one discovers their dearly departed. 3. Proceeding deeper into the manor. Patients follow the dead deeper into the manor. Most patients find the same scenes and phenomena along the way. For example, hearing a lullaby, seeing a mass funeral march, or being pursued by a tattooed woman. 4. Hallucinations while awake. At this stage, the patient complies of the abnormalities of the body while awake. The symptoms are common to all patients, and when they wake, they feel a sharp pain and seeing a growing blue bruise or snake-like tattoo. Decrease in waking hours. At this stage, the patient's response to external stimulation grows weaker. The time spent in sleep also slowly increases. From a medical viewpoint, this is a defensive reaction to pain. So if the patients are actually in pain, it is a normal response. Missing, vanishing. Then, 1 to 2 months after the first stage, the patients go missing. Missing is the official term. It is said that the patients actually vanish, leaving only a black soot-like mark. The above mentioned is the original, the Manor of Sleep urban legend, but the popular legend is more story-like and includes the following elements. 1. Strong feelings for the dead summoned the first nightmare. 2. Once you follow the deceased in the dream, you can no longer return. 3. If the sleeping person dreams of a lover or friend, it will beckon that person into sleep. The Manor of Sleep disease spreads thusly. Deep in the... Excuse me. 4. Deep in the Manor of Sleep is the world of the dead, and if you make it, you can meet the deceased there. This sounds like a bunch of bullfuck. There is an unaddressed envelope in the desk. It seems that there's cassette tape. Perhaps it was sent to Kate. And we get a dirty-ass tape. Notebook was in the envelope. The Sleeping Priestess. The song is thought to be original of the northeastern Japan's lullaby, The Sleeping Priestess. It was found on a gramophone at a local university and I had it sent to me. I listened to it, but the first and second verses are slightly different from today's Sleeping Priestess. This is thought to be due to differences in the period and area where the song was transmitted. Further, a major difference is that there is also a third verse. I have looked into it more, but it seems that the mood changes from first verse to the to the first 2 verses to the third. I wrote the lyrics as I heard them. The Sleeping Priestess, 3rd verse. Go to the other side, go to the other side. Cast the boat, take a ride. Cross the rift to the other side. Further and further to the other side, it must sail bearing your tattoos and our offerings of tears. The first and second verses are littered with frightening words, but the third verse is more melancholy. In particular, the ending of the song seems less like a lullaby than something sung at a funeral. Damn, it's a lot of reading. Okay, so let's not pull up the map, and let's pull up Missing in Minakami. The man who appeared in the photo is Masumi Makimura, who went missing 3 months ago near the Minakami Dam site. His fiancée went to look for him and never came back. Many people have gone missing like this in Minakami area, and there are rumors that they have been spirited away. So that's a photo from Fatal Frame 2. Interesting. Is there any books that I need to read about? Nope, nothing there. Okay, so we're done reading. It seems like this is going to be another episode, guys, of me just reading, playing some tapes, because this next episode is going to take quite some time. So let's go listen to this damn tape. Had to quench my thirst there reading all that shit. Anyways, old tape, Sleeping Priestess. So there we go. That's that was the Sleeping Priestess tape there. So let's go talk to Kay real quick. See what he has to say about our tape finding here. Probably be like, "Oh, that's the tape. I never listened to it. It's got some bullshit music." And my kitten's scratching me. Kay, I found this tape, and I'm not gonna sleep with you. Get out of my house. I don't like you. Screw you, Kay Kisano. Screw you. You handed the tape to Kay. This could be a clue. I'll examine it tonight. Alright. So, before we go to sleep and end this night, there is a little bit of frightening stuff we can do here. Not a whole lot. Just something. There's not like ever anything super crazy that goes on. I mean, there was some really scary shit that went on earlier. I mean, that lady jumping on the... I hope my couch is uncomfortable as hell. Hope your back hurts. You suck. Alright, so let's go run into... What the hell? Grandma! Grandma? That was Grandma. How about the stain on the wall? Ew! Ew! What the hell? There's a face on there and it's looking at me all mean. Who's been doing this? They've been getting really creative with their stain. Anyways, that's the only scary thing we can do right now. Grandma, you are creepy as fuck. Hope you burn. Hope you burn, Kei Amakura. Burn in hell. Why do I hate Kei so much? Because he sucks as a character. Oh, in this game anyways. He sucks as a playable character. He's so freaking weak. Gah. Gah. Alrighty, so I'm going to end the episode here, guys, because it's gone on for a little bit too long for me to go on to the next night. I know you're all sad and wish that you could see what's going to happen, but don't worry. I'm going to... My goal for this game is to have this done by Tuesday. And if that means I have to release 2 episodes to finish this damn thing, then so be it, because I've got something planned I want to start on Tuesday. And I've been slacking on this game. So, anyways, this is ZangFei500 saying, hope you guys have a good one. Take care.